Oh my God, we're here for Summer Game Fest. And you know what? I'm a little bit less fat than I was before.
Congrats.
Oh my God.
You lost some hair.
Yeah, well, that's
about it. You lost 5 pounds and it was all hair.
5 pounds. No, I actually am.
Anyways,
Thank you. I am losing weight
welcome
and
back
feel
to
good.
my show. I had these great people guest
Did you
hosting with
shut
me.
your ass right now?
Oh, they have no context. There's people that they have no context at all. They don't know about any thefts.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so listen. We're here to do the Summer Game Fest. It's going to be awful, maybe.
Yesterday was okay.
Yesterday was okay.
Yesterday was the non-political shit. It was just games.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so guess what? Here, I pulled up the schedule. Let's just scroll down a little bit. Okay, here it is. So, the actual main Summer Games Fest show starts at 5 p.m., which is in 53 minutes. But what happened at 11 a.m., I was going to wake these guys up as I get out of bed for 11 a.m., terrible show, is the Accessibility Summer Showcase. Are you ready for some fucking slop, guys?
No.
It's time.
If it was slop, it would be good.
It's goy slop for sure.
Why is it specifically goy?
That's the meme.
That's the term, yeah.
That's
I'm sure there's something
stupid.
racist about it, but it's just a meme for me.
Well, I mean, a goy is a non-Jew.
Yeah.
So it's really, if it's offensive against anyone, it's against non-Jews.
So what's the difference between slop and goy slop?
The race aspect.
But why does there have to be a race aspect?
Because 4chan and the Jews and Pole. Okay?
They basically lose their shit because so much.
Please don't do this to
the
us.
entertainment industry. There are a lot of Jewish people in the entertainment industry. Therefore, the pole board just loses their shit every time something new comes out.
Yeah,
and they're like, "It's the Jews that did it. The Jews that 9/11. The Jews made the frogs gay."
Can we just nuke them?
So today,
What, the Jews?
Just wait.
No.
They always said there's a zero-state solution.
We have limited time. You fucks. Okay. So today we're covering the Accessibility Showcase right now. The Summer Games Fest at 5 p.m. So that's in about 50 minutes. Day of the Devs at 7, and then
Devin.
Devolver at 8.
Devin.
What? What?
Just fucking press play.
No. So here's why I'm not pressing play right away. So it's first of all, it's happening over the first show, the Accessibility Showcase.
45 minutes long.
It happened over on Laura Kate
Butt.
Dale's channel.
Oh, but
Do you recall Laura Kate Dale?
Yeah.
No, I don't know and I don't care.
We've gone into her deep lore
Gamergate.
many years now.
Gamergate.
She always does something fucking stupid.
Do you have your ad
Constantly.
block on?
What?
You have your ad block on?
Oh, no. Oh,
Well,
well.
then you're an
You're
idiot.
supporting Laura Kate Dale.
Yes, I
then.
am. Okay, but guess what?
God,
I was like,
you're
where is it?
terrible,
Where's it?
Dev.
She has like,
Right there,
okay,
45.
hold on. She's got one with audio description, one with British Sign Language, one with American Sign Language,
Yep.
and then
one
just the
just-
regular one.
Yeah.
You know what I'll say? Like that's a lot of options,
Mm-hmm.
but since it's an accessibility showcase,
sense, yes.
that's actually
Yeah,
a very
yeah.
good thing.
It's understandable. But look at the numbers comparatively.
All right,
though.
so I want to point out
course, yeah.
though that I'm going to bet you a large amount of money that these aren't going to have proper subtitles.
Oh, of course. Not.
Well,
fucking way.
it's a VOD. It'll at least have. It might have auto subtitles.
So let's do it. Okay, it's time.
I was already ready. Just go. Just press it. Just press it. Just fucking do it.
My body is ready. Yeah, they stole
Oh,
your. They
it's
stole
so
your
loud.
screen.
Ah. Ah.
I'll adjust the audio, you whiner.
Ah.
Yeah, they. Did you rip them off?
Hello.
How was the audio for you guys, by the
Welcome
way?
to this year's Accessibility Summer Showcase
Hello.
2020.
Laura Kate Dale.
Laura Kate
I'm your host,
Dale.
Laura. I'm a white
You're.
woman with bright blue hair, shaved on one side, wearing a plain black dress.
Is it a
I'll keep this
dress?
introduction brief, as I know you're here
Why
to
are you
learn about
describing?
how-
I hate this
There's
shit.
already one with a scripted video. Why the hell would they do it
Accessibility Summer
again?
Showcase aims to be a place for disabled
be
gamers
inclusive.
to find out about
Yeah, it's an accessibility
So this is
showcase.
loud, dude.
No, listen. It's accessibility. I expect it. Also, are these auto-generated?
No, I don't think so.
It's actually good then. I'm very surprised. I think last year we only had auto-generated ones.
For the most part, yeah.
Listen,
The aim of the showcase is that
if you guys know
wherever
Gamergate
possible,
or like any
there will
sort
be at
of
least a
culture
couple
war
of
lore, you
interesting
know
game
this
shows
person.
today
She's fucking
that are
insane.
going to be playable
Yep.
for you, no matter who you are.
She's
If
reading
you
a script.
benefit
She
from
won't be
audio
insane right
description
now.
or sign
She's
language
reading a
interpreter
script. It's
support,
fine.
There are American Sign Language, British Sign Language, and audio
Okay,
described
I
versions
guess
of the showcase
that's
available.
Exactly.
that's technically true.
/ Laura K. Buzz. If you'd like to find most of this year's showcase titles in a
Why don't you
single
pin
place,
that mic has a pin on it? Just pin it to your shirt. Like we have
you can
pins.
find
Look.
it at the link on screen
It might be
now.
broken.
There
Like,
you'll
broke
find
last
this year's
second,
showcase
and
titles
she's
to
just
wishlist
holding
or
it.
purchase,
Could be.
alongside last year's showcase titles and a handful of demos.
Or she wants to
This
look
year's
like a
showcase doesn't have a sponsor. So
Make
if
him
you'd
or
like
her
to support
louder,
the
please.
Access
Okay.
Ability Summer Showcase, please consider supporting
How about now?
Access Ability at patreon.com/LauraKBuzz. Your support helps the Summer Showcase
What's the difference
to exist,
between a forward slash
alongside
and a
accessibility
backslash?
reviews
Like,
and
other
the
than the
Control
direction.
Alt
Like, why is
Access
there two?
podcast.
Oh, it's like an
Now,
old
without any further
computer type.
Yeah,
introduction,
yeah,
let's
it's
conversation.
different coding strings.
Yeah, she got her bottom surgery while she was she had a
This
beard,
is
and
Elsie,
her pictures
the
were
upcoming
fucking grotesque.
retro-inspired bullet hell action platforming roguelike shooter.
Okay, an
from
actual
Night Shift
game.
Games
This
and
is
Playtonic
great.
Friends.
Let's move on.
No, from the game.
Elsie
Or the
isn't
back
just
of
packed
the
with high
No,
definition
no.
tags
Let's
and
move on
technical
from that
action.
crap from Laura Kate
The Night
Buzz
Shift team
talking
have been
about.
Oh, no, is that
hosted
that new game that
accessibility
that was
features
just
to
Mega
make
Man
Elsie as
does?
accessible
Yeah, it looks
as
good,
possible
too.
But
to
grills?
anyone
But look
who
at the
wants to play.
accessibility options in it.
Oh my
If you
god.
just want to absorb the gorgeous style and play through the story, there's an invincibility mode, which might also come in handy if
Why
you're
does
struggling against a
accessibility
particularly tricky
mean
boss fight.
It means
making it easy?
To help you focus on
just
the
watch the
hyperkinetic
gameplay
action,
itself.
There are modifiers to allow
Okay,
you
at
to
that
blur,
point, save your
desaturate,
money
or even
and just
turn off
watch
the
along
backgrounds
play.
at a time.
Yeah.
Why would you even bother?
Watch us
Also
play it.
adjusting the amount of
Or
screen
that.
shake you
Give us
experience to help
some
with this even
some
further.
love and
Elsie is an incredibly colourful game.
Also, someone in the
So it
chat
has
said
options
that
to assist
apparently
those
holding
with
mic is like a
colour vision
counterculture
deficiency
thing. I don't know about this. Tell me about it.
Options for player outline and enemy outline also allow you
It's
to
not
adjust the
pinned to
hue
my
to your
chest, I don't
liking
have to talk about
make
my
sure
lack
the
of tits.
technicolor action is as visible as possible.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Adding outline to them.
If
Yeah.
you need assistance
That
with
you can
reflex
adjust,
mechanics,
though,
there
to
will
make it
also be an
brighter
option
and,
to
like,
adjust
less.
the
Yeah,
time
just have cheat
required to
codes.
correctly hit
Bring
a
back
parry,
cheat codes.
So here's the
as
thing. Like
well as
I'm
following
having
up
fun
with
with
those
this.
all-important
But I don't
counter
care. I
attacks.
don't mind these. That's the
So to
invincibility
recap,
is stupid.
There's
But
an
like,
invincibility mode, parry and counter-attack timing adjustments.
No, the other stuff is like
font
whatever.
yeah, like
size
adding
modifier, colorblind assistance,
Font stuff,
player and
Yeah, I don't
visual
mind,
stuff. I mean, like whatever. It's
rumble
fine.
strength and screen
Yeah,
shake
the one thing I
modifiers,
actually
and
like
options to
about
blur,
like how
desaturate, or
accessibility
remove
is
backgrounds.
becoming, you know, like a more of a big thing
Elsie
that
is
game
a
devs
love
actually
letter to
care about is that it
retro
actually
action
just
platformers
gives
of old,
more
while packing in
nicer
plenty of new
options in
elements
like
to
the
give the
options
genre a
menu
modern
to
twist.
do
And
things
we
that make
want
your
as
life
many people
easier.
as possible
Yeah.
to be able to
Even
enjoy
if
the
you don't like
experience.
specifically
Like,
need
I'm
them.
invincible, you fucking.
Unless
No, no,
it's
I-
FromSoft,
Stay tuned
in
for
which
Night
case
Shift
go
Playtonic
fuck
Friends.
Oh yeah,
yourself.
I'm not gonna go fuck yourself. That's all I say. Yeah.
Oh, I beat Elden Ring again. I beat my New Game Plus file finally.
Good job, Dave.
Elsie!
It took me an hour.
Dude, I want to play this game.
Well, save it to your wish list, Dev.
Hi
I'm not saving it for you.
I think I already put it on my
Interested.
wish list, so
A
I'll
two-person
get it.
indie game studio based out of India called I Miss My Friend Studio. We're
Wow, that's
working
on the
on
nose.
our
I Miss
first
My
title,
Friend Studio.
Fishbowl.
Is
Oh,
it because
fruit bowl.
all you do is crunch, so you don't go outside, just stay in the office?
There are no full
Well,
cycles
that and, you know,
in
probably
Fishbowl,
moved to
and
North
you can take
America and
all the
shit,
time
so-
you need to explore Alo's house.
Miss my toilet.
You
I miss
video call
my
loved ones and
squat.
have branching
Wait,
conversations
why?
with them
Why
in
again?
clear sans serif font.
Get a Lego.
Work
I'm
from
fucking
home as a
telling you,
junior
dude.
video
That's the
editor.
new
Here,
frontier
you match
for
symbols to
representation.
the correct track
I don't
as
mind
the
it if you
color
like do
or
different
outline.
patterns
What
and
if-
stuff. It's just
This
it's like
game
it's
has
pretty.
no fail
It can be
state,
anyway.
and no matter
it could be
how you
based
do,
on a person,
your colleagues
Dev.
will cheer
Wait.
you on and support you. You sort through
This game
puzzles
has
to
no face.
rediscover childhood
No, it
memories.
doesn't.
No, it's not. It's,
Th-
it's a
this
cozy
is a-
game.
Yeah, this is just cozy.
Take your time
cozy
to go through
packing.
all
Yep.
the
Like that
sentimental
unpacking
objects
game, which
Alo has
I kinda got bored of
received, whether
eventually.
it's through keyboard, mouse, or
Like-
the controller.
Like Dev, I was
Get
trying to say this
tasks and get
yesterday.
to know
I don't
yourself
think you're
better, one
necessarily
day at a
wrong
time.
about the people that are Lego like
Currently,
being in there and then
Fishbowl
it like the
has
rating
few
just being
options
like
to
woke
change the
garbage.
volume,
I'm not
sound
disagreeing
effects,
with
and
you.
music.
No.
I'm just
And
like
also an
disagreeing
option
with
to
your
download
like
screen
not
shake.
want of people with
We also
Lego
make sure
in
you
the
have
fucking
both
like
visual and
representative.
When-
It's just like
when
that,
you
that
literally
part's
grew up
fine.
Take your time to notice them
With
as
my
there is no
around my
rush to
mom,
respond.
who
I
has
couldn't
been a
fucking
Lego.
tell. She had white skin on white skin. Who the fuck knows?
She didn't.
She did. I couldn't
You should see her. You should see her hands. Her hands. She's like splotches on her hands and her arms.
You think I'm just like constantly scoping out your mom's hands as a kid, Dave? You fucking weirdo.
Well, knowing you, you probably would have been like, "Oh, look, spotty spots, spotty." Actually, I don't remember him saying that.
I didn't notice any spots because it's like white skin on white skin. It fucking doesn't notice.
No, but it wasn't. Her skin otherwise is really tan. It's very brown.
And adding a way to skip the puzzles.
Dave out
We
here
have a
trying to
long
get
way
like
to go,
POC
and we will
cred.
try
Fuck
to
you.
do our best. We hope you will
You're a
come
piece of
along.
crap.
Left-handed
Thank
people
you.
are more rare. That's the minority they don't want represented.
Waco
Well,
the
wasn't it like a
Mascot
joke
is an
in
exciting
Simpsons?
third-person
Like
adventure
Flanders
game.
left.
Oh, the
There
Leftorium?
Yeah.
Immerse yourself in the role of Waco.
The thing is, a lot of people, like the amount of people that are like dominantly left-handed with everything.
She's like fucking AI. She was cute though.
She's
She's probably nervous.
Would colonize India once again.
Oh my fucking god! They will. I hope they Kalima you.
With ambient sounds everywhere. like bird songs, flowing water, and echoing footsteps on
light
every
therapy.
surfaces,
Yeah.
guiding
Actually,
your
my
Hold on,
mom
let's
did
see what
that
this is all about.
Our maps are thoughtfully designed to ensure clear auditory cues, allowing players to navigate with ease and fully immerse themselves in the
Well,
world
it's just a
of
game where you just play
Waco.
hot and cold.
Dive into a world full of quests and puzzles, from helping villagers to unraveling ancient mysteries. Our intuitive inventory systems make managing items a breeze, with color-coded references and clear icons, ensuring accessibilities for all players. And with the ability to customize
Yeah, I don't know
sounds
if
in
the
the
game's
main
available.
menu, players can tailor the game to their preferences.
You are on island,
Prepare for epic
and you
battles as you
explore
meet
island
formidable
and occasionally
enemies
fight
throughout your
enemies on
journey.
island.
Each task grants unique
Ah.
abilities, empowering players to adapt their
Wonder if it's
fighting
farming
styles
stuff too,
and
like Rune
overcome
Factory.
challenges.
Doesn't
And
seem
with
like
distinct
it.
sounds for every enemy, player can rely on auditory
Dungeon
cues
crawler.
to anticipate and react to threats, making the game accessible
It's
to all.
simplistic, but not bad.
We are committed to making gaming inclusive for everyone.
Oh, it's
That's
a
why we are
glider.
doing our best to develop a
10 out of
colorblind-friendly
10.
game.
10 out of
We
10.
carefully
For the
choose a
glider.
color palette that ensure clarity
Zelda.
and accessibility for all players. We invite you to embark on a memorable adventure where exploration, puzzles, and epic battles await. Join us and uncover
Dev, it's
the secrets of
inclusivity,
the
it's
whimsical world
woke.
of Waco the
Wacko,
Mask Gatherer.
it's Widget the World Watcher.
Back on the mask.
To be honest, the game doesn't look
My
great.
name is Chad Michael Balton.
Not
My pronouns are
after
he,
Kina.
them. I am a blind podcast host,
guy's the opposite of
accessibility
Chad.
consultant, professional speaker.
What do you mean?
And
Well,
this
at least
is
he-
why
you know he gets some
accessibility in
walkies
gaming
in.
is important to me.
Good lord.
Wait,
I will
Dave.
always
what?
remember
Hold on.
how back
If you're
in
blind, why do you got a
2019,
fucking TV?
when
You
Kingdom
can't
Hearts
see it.
3 had just released, how
Because
excited I was.
auditory
Descriptive video, Dev.
scripted video,
I have been
Dev.
a longtime fan of the series and was finally ready
Huh,
to experience the end of the
Did you
trilogy.
choose that T-shirt to bait
However,
people into giving you
at
20
this
bucks?
point in time,
Yes.
I was aware of how bad my
He'll do it,
retinitis
too.
pigmentosa had gotten,
Blindness
and
is a
just how
spectrum.
much
Technically,
my
yeah,
pigmentation-
yeah, there are
Well,
levels.
let's see
of
what's
blindness.
going on here.
I can remember not only not being able to get through the first world, but just not knowing where I needed to go or what I needed to do to progress throughout the game. I will never
Is
forget
that a
how upset I
doggo? It's a
was
doggo!
and how I ended
Yeah,
up calling my
yeah,
mother and
yeah, makes
father,
sense.
crying to them
Turn
on the
around, doggo.
He's
phone,
blind.
Let me see
and
your adorable
just
face.
Oh,
telling
just
them,
the
like,
tail.
hey, I think I have to give up on gaming. I think that because of my
Good. No,
blindness,
up.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
gaming.
Christ.
And it was a pretty big thing for me because growing up, video games had been the best way for me to cope with losing my vision and just not being able to
God,
control.
that's honestly the worst.
was
Like
going
having
on
vision
in my life.
and then
And then
losing it.
losing
I would
it.
rather
Yeah.
be born
Yeah,
blind.
no,
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
we,
yeah,
we knew
yeah.
someone that had that.
And
It was
for
our
the next
teacher.
2 years,
Yeah, our teacher's
I
wife.
kept true
I
to
don't
that
recall.
promise.
He taught me
I
grade 8.
thought that
I
I
don't
would
want
go
to
the
give any
rest of
names
my
out,
life
so.
without playing another
I don't know
video
you
game.
win, yeah.
But, you know, in 2021, my brother-in-law, he sent me a text telling me about a game called The Last of Us Part 2 and how I should check it
No.
out.
And it was all the
video.
I remember being
He
able to
said
play the
Joel
game,
in
the first
one.
game that is, back when I had usable vision. And I was just thinking to myself, there's no way I'm going to be able
Did
to
you
play the sequel.
did you hear
due to
that
my
there's a
limited amount of
possibility that's
vision.
going to be a hammer instead of a golf
And
club in the,
boy,
from
was
the
I
show?
wrong. I
And that
could have not
Neil
been any
Druckmann
more
got
wrong.
a fucking tattoo of
And
the
it was a
hammer
welcome
on his
surprise
arm.
for myself
Oh,
to
yeah.
boot up the game
That guy doubles down.
and
That's
realize
actually really
that
cool.
My vision wasn't the problem. It was that up until this point, games really just weren't being made to accommodate gamers like myself and so
You
many
guys talked
others.
through it,
If it
but
wasn't
he
for the
played the
work that
first
Brandon
Last of Us
Cole
while he
and
still had
Jonathan
usable
did on The
vision.
Last of Us Part 2,
But now he didn't have to
I don't
care
think I
that
would
like
ever
he's now
have gotten
legally
back into
blind and he's still
gaming,
the Last
and
of Us Part
I
2.
can only
Yep. No,
imagine
I
where my
was reading
life
while
would be
David
right
was
now
talking,
if
don't
I
worry.
didn't get back into
I didn't
gaming.
know you could multitask.
I owe
always
accessibility
do.
in
Yeah, that's
gaming
weird
so
hat.
much.
It's like your hat. Where is it, Dave? Get your hat on.
Oh, it's too hot.
Hello, my name is Stefan
Way
Dagny.
too warm.
My pronouns
Where
are
I got
he,
this
him,
hat,
and
it's
I'm
white.
He
a
blames
physically
sighted people
disabled
for their
gamer.
privilege. Yeah,
I run
that's
Fiction
just
Factory
expected.
Games,
Yep,
running
yep, of course.
character-driven narrative games such as Arcade
I don't know,
Spirits,
Free Dog.
Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers, Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain, and our upcoming title, The Shadow Over Cyberspace.
Oh my god.
Today, I'd like to demonstrate
Gig
some of the
Economy
accessibility
Supervillain.
technology
These looks
we've
like
built
they look
into our
like
games.
mock-ups for a TV show.
I'll use our latest game, Penny Larceny, to demonstrate. In this comic book romantic comedy, you play as a criminal underling named Penny, working
Okay.
for various supervillains to help put food on the table. All of our games feature a self-voicing mode. Just tap the V key at any time to activate.
That outfit is
Self-voicing
hilarious.
In this mode, extra narration
Right.
is used
So
to
it's just
describe
shitty computer
imagery,
voice, though?
and user interfaces are streamlined.
God.
Let's demonstrate with this scene where Penny, the woman in the black and white striped shirt and mask, is going out on a date with Farsight, the superheroine in the colorful but
Well, at
practical
least they're lesbians.
I'm so
And we
glad
can
we're
get Rule
finally
34.
able to talk outside of our day jobs.
Voice the game,
Nice to
dude!
get away from
Oh
all the
my
nasty
god,
good
there are
stuff.
people that will do it for
Penny,
cheap or free.
absolutely. What's a good first date
No, this is
question?
cheaper.
The beeping sound lets players
It's
know
awful.
that it's time to make a choice.
It's like
Alright, let's see. What do we
At
pick
least give them
here?
like
video
cute
game
girl voices.
video games as narrated
Sewing,
by Stephen
stamp
Hawking.
collecting, virtual pet raising. Would she rather fight
See-
one horse-sized duck or
God,
100
terrible
duck-sized
millennial humor, too.
horses? Penny, I'd like to ask you an
So,
important
you wanna suffer
question
through a
one
game
scholars and
And
philosophers
then suffer
have
more
wrestled
with
for
terrible
generations.
computer voices.
Penny,
Yeah,
one
also, yeah, there's
horse-sized duck or
female, like,
100
AI, like,
duck-sized
reading.
horses?
Yes.
Like you can.
Well, yeah,
Which
because
do you
Google Assistant, I
find?
got it. It's
Yeah.
Australian one.
Yeah.
Horse-sized. Oh,
Hell,
horse-sized duck.
Streamers have like
I
pretty
actually
realistic
fought
sounding
him
voice
last
AI
week.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
For
play
sighted
like
players,
donos.
we have options to help customize the user interface to their needs. You can adjust fonts used by the game, picking between comic book style, a simplified font for easier readability, and the standard open dyslexia font. These changes carry through to user interfaces.
Have you heard about this,
dialogue
Naomi?
boxes,
I
and
have
more.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Dialogue is
For those of you who don't
colored
know,
to match
chat,
the speaking character,
the
or can be
There's a
set
font
to mono.
specifically for dyslexia.
yeah, it's a font for
Neat.
dyslexia, which
Text box
allows
type.
people who are dyslexic to be able to
Lastly,
read
I'd
it.
like to give a little
Just
sneak
because of the
peek
shape
into
of
our
the-
next
of the
game,
O's, I think, or
Shadow
something.
over cyberspace.
Oh, it's apparently a shape of
in
like
which
a
the
lot of the
Cthulhu
letters.
mythos
Yeah,
is retold
yeah, it definitely
through
had
the
its own
apocalyptic
distinctive
lens of the
design.
Y2K crisis
That's
and
cool.
90s internet culture.
90s
In this
internet
game,
culture.
we make use of
Cringe.
video and screen
Oh, that's
effects to
90s,
create
alright.
retro
But that
computer effects.
hairstyle is what the fuck?
Seen
I
here
don't
is an
know.
example of that with an angry woman drawn in pixel art on
Wait,
a laptop
why did you
screen
make the angry
with a
woman
looping
black
video of
coded?
fire behind her and an LCD
Because
filter
they
on
were a
top.
black person, so it was okay.
Nyarlathotep, speak your piece or go in pieces. Who are you, and what convinced you that approaching the crawling chaos was a good life decision?
For players with photosensitivity, we've added the ability to disable these effects. You
What?
get the same visuals, but they're a static picture and
Oh, the fire's
easier
not
on the
moving.
eyes.
Okay.
The game also makes use of video during sequences where you watch television. We use open captioning to ensure everyone can enjoy this part of the game, and when using self-voicing mode, additional visual narration is added.
That you could have just gotten
Static
voiced.
gives way to the TV23 logo, WYGH-TV, Arkham, Innsmouth,
Hydrate. Everyone
Dunwich.
drink up.
I just fucking hydrated
TV
and I don't
test
have my
pattern
water,
plays
so
through
Johnny
suck,
Kool-Aid.
suck it.
Here's the world of communication, tailored for your needs of today.
$2 from
and
blonde, thank you.
tomorrow.
Since they're lesbians, they can
Bringing
beat each
together
other.
all people
One of
in
us,
a new
basically
era
only
of
one will beat the other.
Two teenagers visit a 1950s World's Fair exhibit on telecommunications.
Oh boy.
Now, to be fair, I have accidentally listened to like
Moving
descriptive
forward,
audio before,
I'm
and that's
hoping
more
to
or less what
ensure
it sounds
all
like.
Yeah, it
of
sounds
these
awful.
Are as accessible as we can make them. Gaming should be for everyone. Thanks for your
No,
time, and have
it
a
should be
good
for
one.
gamers.
Hello, I'm Lucy
Well,
Blundell,
dis-
the indie
disabled
developer
gamers are
behind
gamers.
Videoverse,
Yes, but-
which is a narrative
Well, forever.
adventure game focusing on character development, friendship, and love in the
This
old
is a
school
long
internet.
conversation. I have to
Disabled
make a video on one day.
developer
Don't worry. I'm
wanted
correct
to
though.
include positive
I didn't say you
disability
weren't.
representation in the story, but the game itself has many accessibility
I'm
features.
getting a
that
headache looking
I
at
mean,
this.
if they're playing shit like this doesn't really feel
Videoverse
like
can
much
be
of a
controlled
game.
using mouse, keyboard,
Oh
touchscreen,
yeah, no, this
or
look. You know what this looks
controller.
like? This looks like.
There are no button combos.
Oh
no
god,
quick
it was like the
responses
Virtual
required,
Boy.
no strobe effects, and the game is
Tried
generally
playing that
low pressure.
once, and I had probably the
Navigation is
worst
also
headache
large
ever,
and clear,
other than when I had
with audio
COVID.
cues upon
It was
selection.
horrendous.
Yeah, this is
Videoverse
all like
made in
Wii
Ren'Py,
U
the
shit.
visual novel engine, which already includes several accessibility features. There's self-voicing
Thanks,
and
I hate
several
it.
volume bars for sound, music, and voice.
That's just
The
normal.
default font
Yeah,
can
okay,
be
I,
switched
that's,
to
I,
clear,
as
easy
of
to
this,
read,
I am just
and all
believing that
fonts are large and
self-voice
high
should be
contrast.
just
If you
voiced
miss a thought,
just
come
hire
by
a
an
fucking voice actor,
actor.
yeah.
Hi.
to see
Hi.
what you may have missed. And
Hire
when
Dave to
comes
do
time
it. He'll do
save,
your woke
you
fucking
can
game.
manage
You only have to pay him $1.
Use
He'll
the
ruin his
auto
voice for you. Only $1.
Though there are some additional
Oh my
features
Stephen
too.
King.
Yeah.
There's a
Fuck you.
typing noise during chat conversations, which can be turned off in the preferences menu. Closed captions are also available.
What the adpocalypse
but audio
are we
is not
watching?
required to play Videoverse.
Accessibility
And since
stuff.
Videoverse covers heavy
I don't even remember what the
topics, such as
name of this
depression,
game is called.
abuse,
Accessibility
there is
in
also content
gaming.
warnings
No, it's
that can
game.
be
Oh, there's
Oh,
content
the-
warnings.
Default Videoverse
It's
theme
called
is black and
Videoverse.
white,
There we go.
Clear and high contrast. but there are many different colour themes. Some of
Yeah,
which
this
are called
presentation is really
brand-friendly,
made for disabled
and
people
these
who aren't
can be changed
gamers
at
yet.
any time.
That is what it feels like.
It is, yeah.
There's a button in the top left corner. Use this to get a hint if you ever feel stuck. If there's a feature missing that you'd like to see, please send
This
me
game
an
engine
email
is
at
widely used for porn games.
contact@gamesbykemobi.com. Thank you so much for watching.
I knew it
and
looked
hope you
familiar.
enjoy the ultimate experience of
Hypnospace? Yes. You mean Hypnospace Outlaw? I have that game. I played it.
I am Sightless Combat. First off,
a
thank you
great
so
name.
much to the organisers for inviting me back
Combat,
here.
Oh look,
It's amazing
does he
to be
see
a part
all
of this
the
event once again.
Funko Pops?
Just by way of a self-description, I'm
So
wearing an
many of them.
RNIB Designed for Every Gamer
At
shirt
least he doesn't
and
only
a
have
cap
Funko
with my
Pops.
logo
At
on it,
least-
which is
no,
two
also he
swords
has the
crossed
excuse that he's
over an
blind.
eye, as well as over-ear headphones. And in the
Actually, I
background
think this guy
behind
has
me,
been.
you can
This guy
see
showed up last year. I think.
numerous items of gaming memorabilia, including what has lovingly been termed as a pop waffle, a display holding various pop vinyl figures from various franchises that I've
Why are you
accumulated,
describing it?
as well as a
You're the
gold
one who's blind
lancer
here.
from Gears of
Or
War
the blind
4.
people
The
who are watching.
Wait, why do you care about the aesthetics of your room? You're blind. You can't see
for those
them.
who don't know me, I am an
I mean, some people like leaving others a good impression.
It's a mental image, Dev. That's what people do when they're blind.
The accessible
If they've never had sight before, they can't make
Well, maybe they do. Dev,
Well, no.
there are levels of blindness.
No, yeah, but
His eyes are closed. You can't see anything.
I am a gamer.
Actually, this
without
looks like he
sight,
doesn't have
having never
eyes.
had
Like not.
any
Oh,
not
he's like
closed,
eyeball-less?
but, like, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
maybe.
might have had some
Now,
kind of
what I'm
genetic
here
thing.
to talk about,
In any
once again,
case,
a
he probably
genre
felt them.
that some might
That's why,
question
and he was
how
told
you
about
would
them.
even make accessible for
It's like,
anyone with
dude,
no vision.
I know why
to
you're
work with.
blind. Just
And
open
what
your
I've-
eyes,
from
man.
what
It'll
I've
be fun.
heard, a fair
Good
number of
He's not
people
Jughead
are
Jones.
interested
He just like.
city builders.
Oh, he opens it for the first time.
Dabbing in a
Na 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 na.
Tiny cities. When I first
fucking
heard
around,
about
I'm
this
fucking
game,
around.
it sounded really intriguing
It's a
to me,
joke.
not just because of the wonderfully
bad one.
alliterative
You are the
name.
worst
The developer
marketer
is
I've
keen
ever
to
met
make
in my
this as
life.
accessible
Super chat.
as possible. So I would highly recommend giving this a look if you're even remotely interested in something new
$5.
and
Thanks,
in my
dude.
case,
The design games for people like me with
unfamiliar.
Asperger's, where you don't
But
have to pick
I'm
them on
not
social
gonna
cues
try
and
and
hints
spoil
when
any
drop,
of
and
this
we have to do the
because
math.
here is a little trailer to show you just what this game is all
There's a
about.
few games like
as
that, I
well as,
hear.
of course, its accessibility features.
Okay, let's hear
Here
about it.
is Cellular City from developer Callum Deary.
Yeah, the way his eyes are sunken, I think he doesn't have eyeballs.
It's possible that
Cellular City,
he doesn't know.
a puzzle game about building tiny cities. Cellular City's primary mechanic
You know what?
is rules
Oh,
around
it's one of
buildings.
these.
For
No, you
example,
get like
you can't
okay,
have
so it's
steel
like a
banded next to
Tetris
a
where
block
you
of
get like a
flats.
building and a building, and then you have to like place them together. I played this. That's
B3
fun.
is empty.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, because you only have a limited amount of
B2 is
space. We have to
empty.
try and fit all the buildings in.
Boundary placed in B2.
On the other hand, some buildings like each other,
It's like
like
Battleship?
stations and flats.
I'm not
C2
quite
is
set
a
up for that
station.
right now, Carl. Sorry.
B2 is
But thank
empty.
you, though.
Yeah.
Flats
You
placed in
You should have asked me
B2.
before we started.
It has
Well, you
text-to-speech
still
and audio
Still
description
wouldn't have
levels,
had time.
with a focus on accessibility for blind and low vision players.
Yeah, I didn't set up for any
This
callers or
includes
anything.
settings to modify text-to-speech volume, rate, and voice, alongside keyboard and controller support.
Sorry,
Start
dude.
building.
Level audio description starts automatically
Tis
on
what
level
tis.
load.
You know what?
And can be reprompted by
I'm
the player
actually really
at
jealous of that
any
dude.
time.
Why?
Describing city.
He's never seen a woman
A1
before.
is empty, B1 is a rail, C1
Yeah, but
is
he's
a
heard
rail,
them.
A2 is a hill, B2 is a
Both of you.
line, C2 is a station, A3
God,
is
you guys are
That was an
fucking
obvious.
assholes.
Come on.
C3 is a rail.
No, no.
No.
Oh, come on, Naomi, please.
Well, I don't want to see you. So.
As are the actions on placing buildings.
A 3 is empty. Flats placed
I'm
in
on
a
Naomi's
3.
side.
The player can also
How would you talk
prompt
about that?
inspections of buildings to find out more about them.
Was
A
it good?
flat's
He
built
can't
less
see women, but
streets
has
in
to
the
hear the
sky.
worst of both worlds.
Always
Yeah, exactly, Luke.
controversial with neighbors near and far.
So if you're interested in a puzzle game,
I'm surprised.
We're
No,
gonna die.
hold on.
in
I'm surprised no one's made the
check
obvious
out
joke
Cellular
of
City's demo
I can still see
on
Naomi because she's a
Xbox
guy. Like, come on.
Hi.
Naomi.
Really, Dev? Wow, you're already digging yourself down. Why not just bring in the
where you can
bulldozer
explore the
over at it?
wilderness, search for magic treasures, and shift the
Come back
balance
around.
of power for 30
Fuck off.
in-game days before a
Naomi.
powerful
Dev's
magician
getting pegged
brings
so
big
hard tonight.
changes to the world around you.
No, as punishment for the joke, you won't be getting pegged. That's how mad I am.
Upheaval is turn-based, with no timed actions and no complex controls. All text is big, easy to read, and high contrast.
Okay.
The background can be disabled,
Unless it's
turned to dark mode.
out loud.
or
It's
bright.
not
I mean,
for
dark mode.
blind
I prefer
people.
dark mode, anyways. Oh.
Upheaval is
Then it goes
completely blind
really
playable
generic.
without sighted assistance.
Well, there's the customized
You can use your
text-to-speech.
favorite screen reader in the command line version.
There's a command line version.
Armory, 26 days left. Early night. 5/6.
Yeah,
The muffled
it's
sound
going
of a
full
nightmare
Zork.
can be heard outside. 1. Go up the stairs. No time. 2. Go down the stairs. No time. 3. Open the chest. No time. 4. Search this area. 1 time. Random. Time searched. 0. 5. Make camp. 2 time.
Or the customizable text-to-speech in the graphical version.
Naomi.
You're in
What?
abandoned tower.
Can you come
Top
back
floor.
around,
You're on the
please?
top floor of the tower. Stairs lead down to the floor below.
I'm here.
Stone windows look
People
out in all
can see
directions
my
over the berries.
face.
It's cold up here. The stone walls are
Thanks to
circular.
Super Chat, Silver Camaro. We use cutting-edge tech to allow the blind to experience what it's like sitting in the Dave Nix chair. You can smell the Quiznos and feel the gout. Exactly.
Volume levels can be adjusted separately for music, sound
What was I
effects,
thinking?
ambient sound, and text-to-speech.
Actually, Quiznos is kind of a rip-off at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keyboard
Quiznos is
and
barely still
controller
around.
inputs are both supported,
Like they're
and
so
control remapping will
knee
be
deep
added
in
before release.
near bankruptcy at this point.
Yeah.
Nah, they haven't been worth in like
15
12 years or
Difficulty levels
13
can be
years at
adjusted
least.
either
yeah.
before
Are these
or
games
during
caught my
each
interest?
game.
Not really, to be honest.
I
You
mean,
can
like,
grant more
I
in-game
wasn't really
time,
paying attention to
conjure
the
items,
most
teleport,
previous one,
use
but
the
like
rewind button
that type
planned
of game
before
is
release,
fun because it's just a puzzle
or any
game but
combination
with
of
buildings,
Yeah.
and like you have to make sure that the buildings combine together
You can
properly.
try
So
the
like I
free
would
demo
probably
of
try that,
Upheaval on Steam today.
but it reminds me of
Wishlist
a Flash
Upheaval on
game or a phone
Steam
game.
to
You know
support
what
this
Flash
project.
games are now? Just phone games.
If you have any questions about accessibility,
Yeah.
please reach out using my contact
SG
info
response, I'll look
at
it up right now. Thanks, dude.
upheavalgame.com.
Tom Nicholas.
Hi everyone, it's your host Laura here again.
Oh, you
I want
can
to take some
fuck
time
off.
today to talk about a game that we wanted to include in this year's Accessibility Summer Showcase, and
Why do I
timings
recognize
just
that guy?
did not work out for putting together a formal trailer to showcase this game. But I still really think that this game is doing some interesting stuff, and I think it is worth talking about. So I'm going to put together a little tease just to try and tell you a little bit about a game that I wish we could have included more.
I just
formally
realized
here
Dev's
today.
shirts are very appropriate for the slot.
Periphery Synthetic
$20,
is a
baby.
chill,
I'll be gay for $20.
non-violent Metroidvania that takes place in
Non-
first person
Wait,
and
non-violent
is particularly notable for
Metroidvania?
being designed to be
Ruh-roh.
able to be played without any visual input, to be able to be played purely with audio cues.
Fuck?
You play as someone who has been tasked with surveying
Video
a
games,
planetary
guys.
system in an upgradable exosuit, and are able to explore by
It
following
came out
all
in
sorts of
1987.
musical audio cues that are built
actually a mod of
into the
Starfield.
soundscape of the game.
Oh, it's an improvement.
To collect materials that will allow you to craft and upgrade your movement abilities, while doing this sort of non-linear exploration of a planet.
You know, I don't want weird games like this. I just want them to make games with so much accessibility that anyone can play them.
Yeah.
I want fully blind people to be
It
able
is
to
a
perfectly play Baldur's
really
Gate 3.
unique game, trying some very
That,
interesting
but no,
stuff
You
that's
must
it.
just play
in terms of
D&D at
how
that
it
point.
No,
presents
I know,
its
but like that's the
exploration
goal,
cues.
you know? Like that's the
There is
point
a
of all
demo
of this. I don't
available
want
to
like
play
weird
on
games that are like
itch.io if you
specifically
search for
for,
Periphery
you know, I just
Synthetic
want them to get
EP.
good enough at
The full
accessibility
game will be
stuff to
coming
like have
Steam in
everyone be able to
summer
play it and it be
2024.
like
You can
good
find
for
a
also
link
normal
to it
people,
on
you
the
know?
Steam sale page this
think
year
I'd
that
rather
we
just
have
play D&D.
for all of the games.
I'd rather just- you can do it
included in
online.
What the fuck is
Accessibility
this?
Summer Showcase. I know that the developer of this game was real frustrated to not be able to have a trailer
Gray
ready in time
games.
for our
Oh
submission
boy,
deadline.
is that why they keep
And I really
designing the
wanted to
buildings
still be
that
able to
way?
Include them, so I've put this together, and
I mean, yeah, SG
hopefully
response.
This
Like,
gives you a sense of
I would
this
play
really
this.
interesting game that I think is worth checking out.
But only for
Trash
the novelty.
Goblin.
It seems like it'd be kind of shit, but I would try it out just because it's new. Okay, fair enough. But I don't think it's the kind of game that I think is going to catch on.
Customers. You can then spend your savings.
Well,
to
not
upgrade
really,
your
because
shop,
I mean,
buy new and better
it's for a,
tools
it's
to
for a
The game has
minority
no
of people.
visuals. Why couldn't they put a
and
trailer
even
together?
expand your business to exciting new districts across town. Trash Goblin has always been intentionally designed to be enjoyed
sounds like
by
AI.
as many people as possible.
It does
There are
act
no
like-
fail states or time pressures, no skill gates to content, and no fast action. It's played in first person with a limited set of
Yeah, there's
views
not a lot of
and no need to
variation
rush
in
anywhere.
tone.
This gentle pace
So it's not
is at the
quite
core of
monotonous,
what it means
but
to be a
definitely
true
getting
goblin.
there.
We're doing everything we can to help players of all kinds enjoy the tactile, scrunchy, and satisfying mechanics we've built. That effort starts with us listening to our community. You asked us to add an option to allow players to sponge trinkets clean without holding a button down, so we did.
I mean,
I appreciate it.
I like that too because it sounds awful
for the
otherwise.
chipping gameplay, so we implemented
Stuff like
them.
that just takes forever.
Thanks so
unless you're
much to our
playing, you know,
community for helping us
Pressure
make
Washer
the game
Simulator,
more
which is
accessible
amazing.
for
If a
everyone.
game will let me experience navigating a space
Also, a
with
range of
visual
ongoing
cues, that
work
is an
we've
experience to be
undertaken
had.
to
Yeah,
ensure
fair
you're
enough.
able to enjoy Trash Goblin to the fullest. The mouse is used for every interaction, with optional keyboard shortcuts for navigation, and we're implementing controller support too.
I mean, this is an improvement over
Tutorials
the
use button glyphs for
generic
clarity.
text-to-speech, yeah, for sure.
And the game's default
But it's
font
still
uses a clean
noticeable
and
enough as an
readable
AI.
sans serif typeface with user-defined sizing.
Jake.
During
Yeah, I agree with you on
conversations, the
that.
player can
Accessible
skip
to everyone,
the
fun
text
for no one.
appearance,
Listen,
and a
all
button
this
press
shit will be
confirms
solved
they've
once
read
Elon
everything.
Musk puts chips in all of our brains.
And there are a selection
And
of
we can
video
just
and
explode.
volume
We can just
settings to
play
take
games with their
advantage
brains
of,
whether they're blind or
plus
not.
text speed
Well, that's
settings and
actually
more.
an interesting thing about
Because
that because
baited.
blind
To do
people
even
don't
more.
see anything.
So please
Like, they don't see
consider
blackness. They
wishlisting the
just see
game on
nothing,
Steam.
right?
and
Yeah, well,
play
we'll
the
force
demo
the government
there
image for the
now.
first time.
Then
Well,
come and
Yeah,
talk
but do
to
you
us
think
in
that
our
would like
Discord
like
That's-
that
and
would kill
suggest
them
even
through
more
break their
improvements
brain?
we can make.
No, like this is like
We should do
Trash
it.
Goblin.
Urge the
They're
blind.
gonna see more than just
fuck off. No, I'm talking about people who are like actually, you know, like born blind with
Yeah.
like zero vision, like
Hi, everyone.
ever.
My name
Like,
is
do
Revia,
you think it
and
would
I'm a
break their
disabled
brain
and
to have like a
chronically
neurochip and then?
content
Just wait.
creator from Norway.
It's happened
I'm
before.
also a co-host
I
of the podcast
recall this.
Control Alt
She was in last
Access
year.
together with Laura.
Her
I'm a
disability
white woman in my 30s with
is that
dark
she has
red
depression,
hair, wearing a
which
yellow
qualifies her to
shirt
be on
sitting
this
in
panel
bed.
of physical disability.
year-
Well,
It's not
if she lived in the
yellow, it's
Netherlands,
orange.
she'd qualify for maid.
A game where you play
Wait,
as
is it
Arvella,
yellow and
a
just the
retired
fucking
botanist
saturation
living in the
filter is
19th
making it look
century.
orange? Because
In
that is
this
an
game,
orange
you're
shirt.
working
I think
towards
so, yeah.
finishing a botanical
Yeah,
research
weird
book
glow
with
over
Laura
everything.
by growing
No, it's like- it's a
fascinating
saturation
plants, looking
filter.
for mysterious clues and solving cozy puzzles. But not only is this game a wonderful little adventure,
Wait,
it
she's
is
from
also
Norway.
accessible
Everyone
for
blame Arch.
From the focus on cognitive
Go spam Arch
accessibility
right
to
now.
good information in the options, a
It's Arch's
well-made
X.
journal system,
Arch's
and a bunch
X.
of
Oh my
ways to
god.
reduce motion
Arch, how could
sickness,
you do this to
all
us?
the way to more motor accessibility with toggle to run and zoom.
Next Arch
This
cast
game
is
feels
spam
like
about
it was
this
made
woman.
for me. So this is
Listen,
why
is
I'm
Arch
so
online
happy
right
to see
now?
that
If so,
white
everyone go
games
spam
are
his chat
back
real
this
quick.
year, and I
Tell him
can't
this is his fault.
wait to see what they have to show us all.
Are you ready to jump into action as a cute slime? Slime Heroes has you covered.
Oh, this is the game we saw
In this
yesterday.
adorable
Yep,
Souls-like
Slime Heroes.
3D
Yeah.
action adventure game, you have a myriad of options.
Is being
available
poor a
to make the
disability?
experience
Yes.
more accessible.
In Canada it is.
Enemies and bosses have different damage scales, allowing you to up the
Yeah,
challenge
come back
or
around.
cushion the blows.
I'll give you a hand. I'll give you a hand.
You can also slow the enemies.
The real show is 21 minutes away, according.
21 minutes
well,
away.
then again, we don't know about a countdown either. It might have a countdown that starts at 5.
Let's see, how much do we have left? We got
There is
16
also
minutes
the
left.
ability to toggle
Yeah.
on double
So
jump
we're gonna have 5 minutes to spare, which is fine.
I regret not having water. I'm too
Timed
hot now.
puzzles
Why
can
didn't
also
you bring your water bottle?
require
Plan
you to
Forgot
have
it.
more time than you
Derp,
normally
derp.
would to complete
Forgot it 'cause my
sections.
clip was giving me issues.
You can outline your slime with either black
I'm sorry,
or
Dev,
white
my
to
penis was too
contrast
good.
the many
Black.
Thanks, dude. Feeling sad, maybe made is right for you.
Enable visible hitboxes. to
I mean, there's a
allow you to
woman
see
that
exactly
was
where the
on
or
disability, and
enabling
she
you to
also had like a
ensure all of
massive
your attacks
sensitivity
land
to
as you
scents,
eliminate even the most challenging
including like
parts.
cleaning supplies.
Yep.
This is
So
just
she
a
couldn't even
sample of
be
the
in the
things to come
building
from Slime Heroes.
without having like massive headaches and throwing up and shit like that. She was
Magic
applying
and
for it.
delicacy, you play as Flora, a young witch who's just moved to the harbor town of Grot to grow her magical abilities.
Oh,
In
it's
the game, you make new friends, discover new places,
entirely
find
forget
new
that
secrets,
fucking-
cook all sorts of
that
delightful
anime.
foods, and get entangled
movie.
in an enchanting story. To
Spirited
help
Away?
Flora traverse the city, there's an
It's literally
easy
about a
platforming
witch, yeah,
option.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yes,
Disappearing
yeah,
platforms
same. I was
that would
getting there,
otherwise
yeah.
require precise timing or quick movements during puzzle or platforming areas. To improve visibility,
disable
there
the
are
hard
also
parts.
several high contrast options. You can highlight
Oh,
Flora's outline, which will
amazing.
always stand out against her background. Additionally, you can darken the background so that the contrast can be even more visible.
To be fair, this game looks cool though.
Yeah,
It's cute,
yeah.
sorry,
Design's fine.
Delicacy, there are even more accessibility options. You can disable
Every
and
single one of
remove
these
dialogue
devs in house
effects.
should be
Why?
themselves.
Why did it
Autoplay
move?
dialogue.
Oh, they call me Adelaide.
Can we make me an incel at disability?
Text to a more legible
It is. They just don't know it yet.
Finally, we've worked to make the control scheme more accessible, allowing you to rebind controls on the keyboard, mouse, or gamepad.
Oh, that's good.
And you can play the game without
It always
any
surprises me when like they
hope you
have
take the time to
multiple
come and
control
visit the
setups but
beautiful
don't
city
let
of
you
Grotto.
change anything, and
Yeah.
it's just like, why?
Is that a Pepe?
Kinda.
Thank you, Luke.
I'm Zoe Reyes, the usability and accessibility specialist at Whitethorn Games.
Why are they always...
I'm a woman with blue hair just past shoulder
Because
length.
Zoe's a fun
and a light
name.
pink
That's like
t-shirt
not
and
like.
wearing
But you're a
glasses.
woman?
Yep.
Making your games more accessible
Well,
is a great goal to have.
not necessarily
but
always one.
Sometimes it can feel daunting as an indie dev. To help you
Anyway,
get started,
Zoe
I've got
is like a
starter kit of
Western
some
enough
features you can
name that's
include
like,
to
but
help you
it
reach your
feels
goals.
like exotic and
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
But if
yeah.
you know it,
Yeah, I agree.
that's why everyone's
Just take a
Zoe.
look
Zoe
at
101.
developer tools or options.
That's why.
A lot of times
Like,
they
okay,
give great
okay, you know what?
accessibility options. Commands that
I'm
reset
not,
the
like,
player,
ideologically
or give the player
anti-trans.
increased health or stamina,
Could
or
you at
more
least
time
put
to complete
one
a puzzle.
fucking passer in your
Great
show?
ways to accommodate players
Nope.
who
Just
have reduced
one.
reaction time. By looking at the way you use your tools to test the game yourself, you can come up with
Why do they all gotta be
surprising ways to
gender
help players.
goblins?
Keep
Because they
contrast in
weren't
mind.
good-looking men
This may sound rather
either.
simple, but checking how contrastive the player's view is may make the difference in making the game playable.
You know what's funny,
for
Kate?
someone with
I
low
saw a
vision
person
or
who transitioned and
blindness.
actually looked quite cute
Double-check
Yeah.
your inputs.
as a
Things
girl,
like
but like their
repetitive inputs
pre-transition
and
photos, they're like a
button
really
names for the
good-looking
player.
guy too.
Yeah.
So this
That's the
person,
trick.
If you have,
this person was just like,
yeah.
I can do both. I'm just gonna giga chat in both genders.
Yeah, if they have the bone structure and whatnot, of course they can pull it
Including
off.
subtitles is another great way to make your game more inclusive.
The
especially
beauty is
if your game
racist,
has a lot of
great.
spoken dialogue. A
I
lot
guess
of
I'm
times
racist.
you already have a script ready to go too. You can even go a step further and add subtitles for non-dialogue
Remember, having
sounds
taste
in
is
your
right
game,
wing.
such as environmental sounds or sounds that guide
Barbecuing is right wing.
I know, Naomi, you like looked at my
Sometimes
video
game
today
objectives
and you're
can be
just like, this is
unclear.
depressing.
Instances where things are
Listen, no, you
conveyed by
told me
color
about the video
only or
before
sound
you
alone
were
are
even
often
done
very
making it, and I was like,
inaccessible.
this is just
Try
depressing.
conveying information in multiple ways.
More
if you
depressing
can.
for the people that keep accusing
I hope
others
those
of being
tips help you
right
get started.
wing because
Keep
they're
in
just
mind,
pathetic.
This is not an exhaustive list, but the good news is that there are loads of resources online from this amazing community.
Oh,
I
look at the
recommend
Diva
checking out
poster.
the Games
Yes,
Accessibility
what?
Guidelines website.
Oh.
The Xbox
And I know that
Accessibility
Jester
Guidelines,
character,
and the
too.
IGA
Yeah, I've seen him around.
Games
I don't know where
Accessibility
from
SIG
though.
It's
YouTube.
from.
Is that
Talking with
that
other
for
Pally?
developers
Like a
who are
Pally
working
plush?
on features to make
I
their
think
games
so.
On the
more
third
accessible.
shelf?
Yeah,
It's
next,
also
yeah.
one of the greatest
there's a
resources.
Jedi.
we have.
Is that character from? It's not.
No,
Nights
it's
and
from,
Dreams.
With
No.
each other. Because together
Digital
we can
Circus?
make video
Crazy
games
Digital
even
Circus,
more
something
What does
like
that
that?
do with the Blair talking about? Dude.
Thank you.
You fucking transphobe!
Also known as Patelosaur. I am
Okay, so here's a person with an actual disability.
Yeah.
I can sympathize
and I
now.
live with a disease called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And I have been gaming for
You already
my
knew that
whole
you can
life,
sympathize-
and that started
sympathize
getting
before.
difficult about 10 years ago.
Someone
and
that
this is
sits
one of
in
the
front of the
times
screen
where
all day.
accessibility was more widely implemented. So I kind of felt like I wasn't
loud
going to be
now.
able to game again anymore.
This guy's
or
kinda
any longer
cranked
in
up.
the future as well. But now, since accessibility is more widely implemented, and there are many
I'll
more
grab us
tools
some, like,
that you
cold
can
water
use
for
now,
me after
I
this.
am now able to play more games than I was before my physical difficulty started. So
it's
accessibility
a
is
dildo
something that's
mic.
quite important to me, and it's really great to see that
Dev,
it's
I
being
sympathize
more
with Disable
widely
every time I turn on your
implemented, and
stream.
more people are starting to learn about it.
Rainbow Belly!
Wait, you didn't even have a game.
No, like they're
just talking about techniques and strategies.
yeah, like they talk about the game that they like played.
They would
Right.
never
Yeah.
have Ricky Berwick on here. Ricky's way
No
too
fucking
big.
way. Or that guy who died recently.
Oh, we saw this.
We did, yeah.
We did. I remember
Okay.
this. Like you do things. You can only interact with some colors.
You can do things. Wow.
You do things in video games!
Oh my god! Now, to be fair, Dev, there are
Yeah,
games
no,
that
look,
literally have
I want
nothing.
to, I want
Crip
to
Daddy,
point
that's
out
who it was.
that we just watched
Daddy?
several things where you don't have to do fucking anything. So shut up.
I know, it's really funny. Yeah. Crip King just died recently. Yeah, he was on JonTron's channel. He was like not a woke guy at all. He was really funny. He was a comedian, but he was like fully paralyzed. Like completely fucked. Yeah.
Oh, really? It's aw.
Yeah, he just recently died.
Oh, fuck yeah, because he was in. Oh god, what video was that? He was in with John. Something with time travel or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's hilarious.
He died eating pizza. What, did he choke? Is that real?
Maybe.
I don't know how he died.
Maybe he just ate the pizza and then died.
Well, that's one way to go.
That's how you want to go.
This is a conscious decision to avoid the pressure of being put on the spot or failing tasks because you
He died after wearing a Sanchi medal. That's right.
So you can
He
try again
did.
as many times as you want.
He did get a Sanchi medal. Oh, he died eating pizza. Oh my god. He took a pizza. Fuck, that sucks, man.
So we added
Oh,
a
that's
difficulty
not
slider.
Caesar. R.I.P.,
Lowering
buddy.
The difficulty doesn't change your strategy.
He's off
It
to the
just
great
gives you
wheelchair
more
in the
leeway
sky.
for errors by reducing
I
damage.
had a friend that well, it wasn't a pizza, but he definitely he was doing something. He had a seizure.
We've made dialogue fun to read with a lot of animations and effects.
He was in bed. I think he was like just sleeping or something like that.
Some
Yeah, seizure. Yeah.
So we've implemented the
Yeah,
Open
it's unfortunate.
Dyslexia font,
He
a
can
dyslexia-friendly
basically go at
option
any
to
time.
make it easier to read.
Do you guys hate
can also
when
change the
video
speed at
games
which
make the
dialogue
text
is displayed.
move? 'Cause I didn't
Like
fully
jiggle or what?
Yeah,
Context.
Sometimes, yeah.
like I didn't realize how much I hated it until this
So wait,
stream.
you mean that? Like when like
yeah,
that.
So
or
wait,
any of it.
Because
like,
it's supposed
it just,
to be.
just hold on. So when it had like imagination going up and down constantly, you mean that?
Yeah.
Either
or do you mean it when it like appears, it moves, then it stops and freezes?
No, I mean
No,
like
it's-
I mean
like
when it appears
undulating.
and then it's like yeah,
Yeah.
undulating is the
Yeah.
word I was looking
I
for.
think.
Oh, Mr. Chet.
I will in a minute.
Thank you for
I
your
think
time,
that
and
works
have
in
a
a
great
couple of instances, but only if you use it once in a while. Like if the text is static the whole game, but then like a character's scared and it jiggles a bit just for that one time.
If it's, if it's contextual or it's within like a tutorial.
Quick update here
You guys
from
are
Laura.
missing what I'm like.
Okay, what do you think?
Like if text is jiggling ever so slightly, that's fine. I'm talking about when it like fucking moves like this, or like just like jumps fucking up and down, or it's just like super colorful. I didn't realize till this stream that I fucking hated it.
Yeah,
Just wait for
Paper Mario
$5
Twitter and find the
from
competition
Steam Troll Mike. Thank you.
5
When you
people
finish a single game, you just
with
push a
Steam
single button to
codes
push a
for the
person in a
game
wheelchair down a flight of stairs. The whole game, based.
Manavoid's Twitter.
Yeah.
You can enter between
Oh
now
god,
and
you know,
Sunday
oh, I had the worst
at
idea.
11:59 p.m.
You know how that guy, there's like, was it a guy or?
Hold on. There's a
Response to their tweet to get
You wanna-
put in
you wanna
for a
win this-
random drawing to maybe win
I
a
don't give a
copy
shit.
of Rainbow Billy,
No,
the Curse of the Moon.
that person in I don't know if it was like China or whatever, but they were like trying to get into an elevator and they were in a wheelchair and they went down the shaft.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like you press, people like press a button and just randomly opens the door, but only when people in wheelchairs are nearby.
Space cat.
Space cat.
Oh,
Just
God.
wait. Are all developers in this stream LGBT? Yes, because that's a disability.
Probably, yeah.
Wow. So you're disabled then, I guess. Yeah. That makes sense.
We already knew
Look at this
that.
guy.
I knew that when I met him.
Don't know is that I'm also a triple amputee and one of the few disabled solo game devs that are out there.
Wait, triple
Like,
amputee?
Disability? Seriously.
Yeah.
I guess if you had to
Last
lose
year,
3
we
of your
mentioned
limbs,
the
you want
work
to keep your
that was
dominant
done to
hand,
have
right?
a high
Lose the other
contrast
3.
art direction
Yeah.
for people
Yep.
with
Oh,
color
for sure.
blindness, as well as having text for everything
We're
that
all
was spoken
disabled.
or heard
Oh,
for
thank you,
people
Luke.
with hearing impairments. This year, we added
To be fair, Starcade, Destiny did a huge Keffel's breakdown like a year ago. It's really good.
$2.
You have a guilty pleasure mobile game.
So
Not really.
many.
Yes.
Maybe it's time, but I don't.
So many. All the time. And they change though.
3, I think.
What's with the mac and cheese head?
This makes the majority of the game
Pro.
playable with one hand.
Bonfro.
Playable with one hand, so you can masturbate with the other one.
Reduces the number
Playable with one hand because he only has one hand, Dad.
Yeah, I know, but still.
We added input sensitivity controls so that all players can fine-tune the game to their liking.
Hey, Mark!
Oh, hi, Mark.
Listen, I know, Mark, you're missing a limb.
Wait.
Contrast art direction.
Mark showed up after the guy. It's the guy that came in and said like he was an amputee.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah, the guy who's talking now, he's missing 3 limbs. Put the 2 of you together, you got a full set.
I mean, to be fair, Mark might have been in here already and just decided to say something, but it just seemed like really good timing.
Mark, this is the disability showcase, so it's all about people who are disabled. Lots of how to play games without limbs.
Actually,
Well,
the
or
art
being
style
blind
for
or
this
deaf.
one reminds me of that stupid ray gun game. That gun game with the talking guns.
Oh,
that we didn't
Dungeon?
play.
Dungeon.
No, it was a game with talking guns. It was like by the
Dave
Rick
played
and
it.
Morty people.
Yeah. High on Life.
Yes.
Yes.
We didn't play that on stream, right, Dave? How was it?
It's good. I actually
Should've
enjoyed
played
it.
it on stream.
Yeah.
Devin, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, it's fun. It was actually fun.
Legitimate gaming is lame now again. Yeah.
This is awful.
Thank you, $2, dude.
It had some pretty lame parts for sure, but overall I still enjoyed it.
Which is why we
Oh god dang, it's really coming down out there.
Oh my god, dude, the storm's rolling in. It's really loud. You guys can't hear that, but we can. It's hitting the side of the house.
Do you want to go stand out in it?
Wait, is your window open?
to match their needs.
Is our window open?
I didn't turn the fan off, so yeah.
Oh my god, the window's open.
Do you want me to go turn it off?
We gotta go.
I'll go.
We gotta go.
Turn it off.
with one hand, making it accessible to those who use
Also,
adaptive
Dave.
controllers as well. In addition to
Dude,
mouse-only gameplay,
the window,
it's
I guess
also
I'll be the
for
one.
players to switch
Wait,
seamlessly
everyone,
between
look at
different
Naomi's giant dumper when she walks through.
devices
Look.
or controller.
Booty!
Of course, their
Yeah, so listen,
sensitivity can be adjusted as well.
There is a storm that is loud enough that it's hitting the side of the house and we can hear it. We can feel it. It's a huge storm right
We
now.
are also very mindful of the
You back, Dave?
readability of our fonts and texts and always offer a transcription.
Would you sit the fuck down?
For dialogues, there are real-time subtitles available. While developing,
Wait, Amy, can you check the kitchen too, please?
Testers with impairments and want to
Might as well grab water as well.
about accessibility.
Oh, it's the dump truck, Dave.
Hi everyone, Laura here again. Thank you so much for tuning into this year's Accessibility Summer Showcase.
So did
As a
you?
reminder, we have
My
a
window
Steam
was
sale
open
page
like
for this
that,
year's
but
Summer
so it wasn't
Showcase.
too bad.
So you can find most of this year's games all in one place
Rainstorm,
on
very
Steam
heavy.
if any of them caught your
Game
interest.
is lame.
We've got one final trailer
For
for
the
you before we
gamers and
wrap
devs
up.
like
But before that, I want to make
I
a
don't.
quick announcement. The Accessibility
Hey, there you
Summer
go.
Showcase is a bit of a passion project for me.
Yeah.
And it's something that I find a lot of joy
Oh,
in
Laura
producing.
K. Dale would have a friggin' rabid.
I'd like to try expanding it just a little.
Okay.
In December of 2024, I'm going to attempt to publish the Accessibility Winter Showcase.
Okay.
It'll be just like the Summer
What's the
Showcase. Just
deal
happening
with
at the other
Laura
end
K.
of the
Dale? God, do you want to know?
There's a long, deep lore with this
accessible
person
video
switching back to
games,
Gamergate.
whose
She's fucking
announcement windows
ridiculous.
might not line up well with
I'm
our
surprised you
usual
didn't do a
summer events.
dissecting a
If you're a
degenerate
developer
back in
who
the
would
day.
be interested in featuring in the Accessibility Winter Showcase, email
never too late.
laurakbuzzofficial@gmail.com and we can discuss specifics. More official information will be made available in the
Did it
coming
stop?
weeks. There's
Oh,
no
something happened
guarantee
outside.
that the Accessibility Winter Showcase will
That's a machine.
return in future
Something's
years.
going by.
But I'd like to give it a go and
Friday.
see if it's something
All right,
that
garbage
I can
out.
publish sustainably. Thank you all again for watching. Please enjoy our last trailer, and
Sure.
I hope you have an accessible day.
An accessible day.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren, the developer
Oh,
of
boy.
Dawnfolk, a miniature survival city builder about bringing light back to the world. I designed Dawnfolk to be the perfect
I don't know,
entry
man. They're
into
French.
the city builder strategy game genre. It's a
Mike,
simple game
I don't know if you saw this earlier when we were watching the same stream earlier, but I was like, Mike, move to Ottawa.
A unique element
So you can
of
actually
Dawnfolk
be on our
is that you
couch.
can collect resources by
So
playing
Dev can
small,
try to molest you.
exciting minigames. But one
You and
day,
X-Ray Girl should
a player
move.
contacted me and told me he could not.
God, wait,
enjoy
Mike?
the
You mean Mark? You mean Mark?
Minigames require
Right,
too
fuck.
much button mashing.
Okay, so now
and
it's
dexterity. That's
Yeah,
why
I
it's
said
so
Damac
sad
and
that
Mike.
Yeah,
we created
I've
a
gotten
demo
two
within
names
an
wrong
hour
now.
with a
Fuck
button
me.
mashing.
Wow.
Sorry, dude.
He moved from
very
that area.
grateful,
Oh
and
shit.
watching him play
You moved to
No.
Toronto. You didn't move to
motivated me
Toronto,
to
did
add
you?
more
Oh God, hope
accessibility
not.
features.
How long ago did you move? I
Unlike
thought you've been in
most
Toronto for a
strategy
while. How long did you move?
Dawnfolk is completely playable with any controller you like.
What? No,
You can
Ottawa.
also activate haptic
No,
feedback
from.
to better
You moved
understand
from.
what's happening.
Oh, you're
in
at
the game.
Pet. That's my
Dawnfolk is
girlfriend's
also a
parents met
narrative
actually.
game where you
Yeah,
can
they're both
reshape
military.
the story. The text is big, but you can change that 8-bit pixel font to
Why
a
is
more
the
readable
fire
one.
spear
You
from
can also
Halloween
open the
Castle here?
journal to read previous dialogue entries. In
You mean Billy
case
Crystal?
need a little
Sure.
reminder.
Oh, he's voiced by Billy
There are
Crystal.
only a few key
Oh,
information
Barry.
on the
Oh
screen
God,
at any
Barry.
time.
Oh
And
God.
everything is big
I'm
enough
still there in
to
Toronto,
make
still.
sure you
Gross.
can
Fuck
easily
Barry.
read
Mike
it.
and X-Ray. This is not the way
The
for Mark to
game
find
uses
out.
sound
God, I'm sorry about that. I've gotten,
colors.
dude. I'm
So you
fucking
can
frazzled
play
right
it
now.
while
Okay, like
trying to
I'm.
Frazzled by
organize
what?
in
Literally
Minecraft.
not doing
You can also
anything?
activate a narrator.
You fucking.
You went to York? Oh God, you went really?
You went to York when Sarkeesian was there.
Like York University? Yeah.
York University.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I.
Field produces food every day.
Well, I
There are
mean,
tons
if
of
we
other
knew.
features,
You're in the
but
Barry
you can also
area.
perfectly play
I
the
mean,
game without any sound.
I'm not a fan of
Dawnfolk
Barry. Sorry.
plays
Yeah, no, I'm not either. I got
no
a friend I
worries.
went
You
to
can
visit
pause
over in
time
Owen Sound,
whenever you want.
and
Went down to Barry.
The game
Get
can
there?
be
I had to go
played
to
with different
Barry
levels
first,
of
and he picked me up in
difficulty.
Barry, and they're
And
just
you
like,
can
yeah, this
save
place fucking sucks.
anytime.
Listen,
But
Barry's
don't
just like a
worry about
travel through
making a
town.
mistake.
That's really
It's
big
no, it
because
is.
it's beside Toronto.
It's basically
We'll always
like
come back to you
in
with some
every
advice.
big city,
There's no
you're gonna
jump
have
scares in
these
the game,
like these
but you do have a few
neighboring
screen
communities
shakes
that are
and
maybe like an
flashes
hour or two
that you
away.
can disable.
That there's so many people
The
just
game is
they're
still in
commute
development,
spots.
and I
They're
believe
just
to add
base
more
jumps,
accessibility features in the
and
future.
Barry's one of those places.
Play the demo on
And
Steam,
they
and let
don't.
me know what
You
you
think?
think.
I mean, this place is awful too, but Barry's like.
If you're
My
watching on
fucking
Twitch,
God.
stay
Okay.
tuned
No one
for
knows how to
live
drive
streams
there.
Hold on.
We're
using
done.
demos
I
of
think we're done. I
Dawn
think we're done.
Bowl,
Okay.
Dawn
It was
Boat,
49 minutes
Magical
of
Delicacy,
nonsense.
Cellular
Yep.
City, Periphery Synthetic, and Trash Goblin.
Trash Goblin looks interesting, but I don't think it would actually be like a good game.
Nah.
No, don't just start a new video. Okay.
Just turn autoplay off.
But I like it.
Fuck.
But I like it. Oh. Okay. Oh, Borden, Angus, yeah.
Oh my God! This begins in 4 minutes.
That's pretty good,
Put
actually.
music on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put some music on. Okay, listen real quick. Shut up, you dips. Okay. That was the accessibility showcase. I want to fucking kill myself now.
Why?
Which makes me, by the way, makes me kind of disabled.
Deb, go to your doctor, say you're disabled. They'll kill you on the spot.
Oh, okay. We'll take a short break.
Why are we taking a break? We just took a break.
Maybe like 2. You did?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, that's
Fuck
fine.
But Deb, you don't count.
That's fine, yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Deb just fucking didn't shout it.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut it.
I really wish I was deaf.
Okay, so
you'd still be able to
2
hear
minute
us,
break.
Dave.
We'll come back and we'll watch the main event. Okay, BRB.
You're gonna come back in like 20 minutes. Verb.